Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome in. It's your boy, and we're here live. I think there's like a slight glitch going down on my stream. Nah, all right, we're good. Double checking everything. Well, listen, it is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful Monday, June 24th. It's 7 p.m. Eastern time. I wanted to do a live stream Q&A before the money line show, which goes down later tonight. I felt like I owed you guys a stream. I had to make it happen. I hope you guys are great, though. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good in the hood, man. It's been a nice day. And what better way to start a Monday than fucking talking UFC? So let's do it. Shout out to the people watching. We got Drew the Hangman in the chat. This is the real Drew Dober and Dan Hooker Blank. I'm a big fan of you. Thanks, bro. What's up, Guard Down? What's up? UFC fan 20, Diamato scorecard. You're shouting out the Oilers, bro. I don't know nothing about hockey, dude. What's up, Beavis and Butthead? Good to see you. Johnny Rodriguez, what's happening? Bradley Curon, what's up? Rob F, what's up? Do you think if Fury wins, they'll do the rematch immediately? I feel like they kind of have to, yeah. What's up, Mushroom MMA? The Bob is here. What's up, the Bob? What's good, Mr. TWT Boxing Predictions, my guy? What's up? What's up? Smash the likes, guys. What's crack-a-lackin'? I'm doing good. It's a beautiful day. I'm looking forward to chopping it up with you guys, and I felt like it was a good day to do a live stream before the money line. So here I am. No, we're doing money line tonight, guys. Money line is on at 11 p.m. Eastern time tonight. A programming note. I just wanted to do a Q&A. I felt like I owed you guys one because I didn't do one yesterday. So I said, you know what? I'm doing a Q&A before money line today. I'm doing it before money line. And Useless, thanks for the love on the thumbnail, bro. I was like, you know what? I want to try something different this week, this show. Like sometimes I think about doing that for the live streams, but I never commit. But I don't know. I guess it was a good touch, bro. I'm glad to hear you like it, Useless. That means a lot to me, man. I really am. That's dope. It's absolutely sick of a thumbnail. I just want to give it a look myself to see how it looks actually on. Yeah, it looks good with the red. It looks good. AJ the GOAT. What's up, I Kavinsky? Paradox to Chad with crack-a-lackin'. Tuesday night, tomorrow, we're doing a members stream. AJ, if Lopes loses, can you help me collect welfare? Listen, bro, I'll fill out all your tax forms. Don't worry. AJ, Pyfer plus Lopes, parlay 1 unit on it. What do you think? Well, I'm picking both to win. I think it's pretty live. There's a really good chance Joe Pyfer wins, man. I think there's a great chance of it. The wedding was good, the Bob. What was Mike Finch's record on Saturday? Shit. I wish that I remembered. Let me see if I can find that information. Was he on Whittaker? He was on Aliskerov with me, or was he on Whittaker? I don't even remember now. AJ, is it weird I'm on T-City, or do you see him getting KO'd? I see why you're on T-City. He's a good veteran. No, I didn't get married, man. It was a friend of my girlfriend getting married. It was nice, though. It was a nice wedding. Whittaker versus Strickland is obviously next, but Strickland said he's going to wait. You think that fight will happen? That's the issue, right? Strickland wanting to wait. I don't know. Will a Whittaker fight, will a Whittaker fight enthuse him enough to come back and make it happen? I think it might. Bro, great touch. Your quality is so much cleaner. Your video format too. Thanks, Useless. Listen, I'm looking to make upgrades and improve on the channel every day, man. I'm like trying to come up with new content ideas, bro. I be brainstorming a lot. And the live stream Q&As are the bread and butter, though. I love hanging out with you guys. So I said, you know what? Today's a good day to chill. AJ, I'm sorry, but Gordon's been robbed 3 times. You really thought he got the Hawk-Pross fight? I feel like it was a toss-up. I'd have to go back and rewatch it. I wouldn't have been mad if he won, though. Yuri going to smoke Alex with his spontaneity. Alex isn't quick with it. He takes too much time to calculate his moves. You feel me? I see how you could say that, but I could see Yuri getting caught again by him. And is Yuri going to be wrestling? I don't know. Love the dog attacks this week, but Robertson will sub Gomez on Ortega's live as fuck. Ortega is live as fuck. I'm not hating on that, but let me kind of argue my stance because I saw some people shitting on the pick of Michelle Waterson. I get why you wouldn't pick her at 38 and having losing, 4 in a row, but she's losing a really good opposition though. Like her losses are high caliber girls. It's not like she's going out losing to scrubs. I mean, Jillian Robertson, she beat Poliana Viana, okay. Pierre Rodriguez, okay. Agapova, she lost to JJ Aldrich in 2022. I guess I just don't feel like Karate Hottie's washed, though. Like, I'm not ready to say she's washed. She didn't even look bad against Pinheiro. Yeah, she got fucked up by Marina Rodriguez, but Rodriguez will fuck up Robertson, too. Glad to see you at this time, AJ. When I was saying about Ariel and MMA Hour always doing the show at the same time, they do. I noticed so does MMA Junkie, MMA Fighting. You need to follow suit. I like the 7 o'clock time a lot. Was it an Indian wedding? Was Pick'em there? I wish Pick'em was there, but no, it was not an Indian wedding. Yuri on MMA Hour said he found out and said yes a week before Alex Pereira was asked to fight. Does that play a factor? I don't think that it does because Pereira's sparring all year and he's in great shape too. So I'm going to say I don't think it does. Thank you, Beavis. I think you got good ideas with me being strict about the format and time. Strickland Whittaker fight is a sick fight. I think that'd be dope. Is it going to happen? I know Whittaker's going to want to turn around. Are they going to put it on the undercard of 305? That'd be the most badass card of the year then. I don't know. If they don't do Whittaker versus Strickland, I'm sure Nasruddin Imavov would be salivating at the chance to fight Robert Whittaker. 3K going on Poatan Lopes double. Good luck, Mike. Bro, Yuri and Alex both are dope fighters. I love watching them both too, man. A Garry Lopes parlay thoughts? I feel like it's live, Bob. I'm picking both to win. I think that Ian Garry's going to get MVP, and this comes from a guy that early was thinking MVP, but that was like pre-notes. And then I went and I watched the Kevin Holland fight, and then I was watching some Ian Garry, and I'm like, man, I was looking at stats too because I really wanted to sit on this. I was like, man, Ian Garry might take him down. If he gets on top, there's no telling how much damage Garry can do. The hands of Garry are better. MVP has to outpoint him for 3 rounds, whereas Garry could actually do some serious damage and start hurting MVP. So that's why I'm on the side of Ian Garry to win now. We got to enjoy 303. The next 2 main events are Dogwater, Lemos, Jandaroba as a main event. Come on. I know. I hope that's not actually the main event. I pray that it's not the main event. Smith being an underdog feels like free money. Fight Milk. I think you're speaking to the choir. Anthony Smith is better than Dolidze at light heavyweight. Dolidze always sucked at light heavyweight. I don't even think he's good at middleweight. He's just strong. Yuri didn't look great against Rakic, to be honest. I agree. I was picking Rakic, man. So I am going Prochazka. I'm going Pereira over Prochazka. Yuri got caught with a short right hook and buckled. Imagine if Pereira gets to set up the hook. It's over. I think he could flatline him. I'm going Pereira by knockout. You're on Waterson too. Think she can stay upright? I agree. Yo, listen. I think Karate Hottie's takedown defense normally is pretty good. And I'm going to stand on the fact that I think her athleticism can carry her in this fight. She's quicker. Like, if you look at the Karate Hottie's resume, it's not like she's getting bodied by wrestlers very often. Like, yeah, she's lost a lot in a row. She was taken down, right? 1 time against Marina Rodriguez last time, and she got destroyed in that fight. She was taken down 1 time against Carla Esparza. And then 3 times against Jacek, man. A goated on Jacek. Jillian Robertson hasn't even beaten anybody high level. What are we losing on this weekend? We're winning, bro. We're winning. Hey, I think I deserve some praise. I picked Volkov last week when very few people were on him, man. There's an obvious skill gap in between the two. Alex is a far superior kickboxer. Years of stand-up will definitely play a huge role in the rematch. And even if Prochazka looks to wrestle him, his forte has never been wrestling. In my opinion, Yuri's pressure and chin looked amazing. Rakic fight, he even rocked Rakic at the end of the first. He made Rakic quit. He definitely fucked Rakic up, but it is Rakic, though. Alex threw a deadly left hook when Yuri went for a takedown in round 1. It was close, and if it landed, he would have died. He's going to get caught again. And I argue that Pereira is better than that last fight. I think he's better. I will, Beavis and Butthead. I'll check out the times. Alex, Lopes, Smith, Pyfer, Garry, Gene Silva, and over 2.5 for the Simón Lockdog fight. Good luck, Larry CTM. That's a D-Gen parlay. You're a savage for riding with all of them. If Lockdog lands big, though, he can knock Simón out, man. I just have a feeling he's going to catch him. Strickland doesn't need to fight Whittaker. The brass might force it, though. He doesn't need to, but it would be a damn good fight. Yuri by KO is a lock unless his tag team partner, Mark Goddard, is there. I think he's getting knocked out. Chael said the MVP Garry fight will be won and controlled within the first minute. Really? Chael son with his hot take. Thanks to Bob. He is obsessed. That's funny. I don't blame him, though. Not making Whittaker versus Strickland next would be disgusting. Amavov is irrelevant. I agree, Zeno Gray. But it's just Strickland saying he wants to sit out. I see your comments normally, Vivas, I think. I'll have to double check. I hope Cannonier gets his rematch with Amavov. Honestly, run it back without Herzog. Yeah, Gavin. I think so, too. I'm assuming that the Strickland-Whittaker fight is going to be pushed by the UFC. Bro, Mushroom MMA, I went to a wedding. I didn't have one. You see Volkov said he had staff, too? Well, Volkov is just an absolute Russian Chad. AJ, I can't lie. I might not watch MMA in July outside of 304. Horrible cards and no PFL tour either. The UFC is letting us down in July, but it's okay. At least there's a Jake Paul fight to save the day. Can't wait to get fucked by the refs this weekend. So excited for it. What fight do you think is going to get fucked by the refs? Yuri said and embedded that he is ready to bring the perfect storm. If he goes into this fight thinking he will break Pereira like Rockets, he will. I don't think he's going to break Pereira. He'll be KO'd. Okay, there we go, Anthony Rodriguez. I didn't see the last part. What do you think will be the main event of the Sphere card? Ilya versus Topuria or Merab and O'Malley? I think it's going to be Merab and O'Malley. And I think you meant Ilya versus Holloway. After Rob's latest win against Aliskerov, how do you feel about the odds with Sandhagen or Nurmagomedov? I think Sandhagen has a good chance of beating Umar Nurmagomedov. Strickland over Whittaker. Rob relies too much on movement for his offense and defense. Strickland is great at keeping it close and taking away the movement. It would be a cool-ass fight to see. I want to find out. I'm seeing Arlovski getting his back taken and subbed. Oof. Buday's trash, bro. I'm picking Arlovski simply because I'm not picking a fat, slow heavyweight in Buday. Volkov has that savage tattoo that gives him superpowers. Facts, bro. Since he got that tattoo, he's gotten better. Yeah, Beavis. I don't know. As long as you didn't say anything crazy, which I know you didn't. Most look forward announced for you right now. The fight I'm most looking forward to that's been announced. Like heading forward. To be honest, probably Sandhagen and Umar. I don't know. Leon Bilal, I mean, obviously I'll be watching, but I'm not super excited for that fight. I don't know why people think Herzog is a good ref. He's fucking shit. The Cannonier robbery isn't the only fight he's butchered. There's many. I think Herzog gets glazed because he's a jiu-jitsu guy. Like he does jiu-jitsu, so people that do jiu-jitsu love him. I saw Oliveira versus Ghemmouri might happen. How do you see that playing out? I think it could look similar to the Sarukian fight, man. Ghemmouri's relentless wrestling is going to be a problem. How is Arlovski still fighting and we're watching him like 30 years ago? I don't get it either. It just shows that these back-end heavyweights suck. Who do you like more as a chalky favorite, Pyfer or Fili? I think Pyfer. I think that Andre Fili's in for a difficult fight with Cub Swanson, and Swanson's pretty slick, whereas Marc-Andre Barriault, in my opinion, is pretty beatable for Joe Pyfer, and it's a 3-round fight too. I've gone to one UFC event live. Volkov and Gane is definitely the fight to make next. I agree. Volkov and Gane rematch makes sense right now. Was Pavlovich Volkov the Russian version of Kobe Masvidal? I guess it was, in a sense, yeah. Hey, thank you, Beavis. I'll keep an eye out for your comments, man. I'm actually real excited for Patty versus Green. I want to see what that looks like. We're going to find out the level of Patty Pimblett, too. I don't know how good Paddy Pimblett really is, but I have a feeling that he's going to beat Bobby Green. At least this recent version of Bobby Green that we got. Like Holland, I mentioned how his ground game is a little underrated sometimes. He just doesn't really showcase it much, but he can be dangerous on the ground. We saw it recently. Yeah, he's got good subs. I think Ian Garry could surprise us with his grappling too. The more you watch UFC, the more you realize these guys aren't as good as you originally thought, especially bigger guys. Listen, I'll say this. I think that just being actually like impressive and slick and really good at fighting, it's a lot harder than you'd think. Like basketball, everybody can look good playing. Fighting, even if you're decent, you can still look like shit with the way you throw your punches. If Volkov versus Gane, who's next for Jailton, I don't know. I don't think Jailton deserves a massive fight after beating Romanov, who's one of the worst guys in the fucking rankings right now. Volkov destroyed Romanov easy as fuck before Romanov was completely exposed. And Volkov just beat Pavlovich. So Volkov deserves a way bigger fight than like Jailton Almeida would. So I think Volkov steals the Gane fight. Seems every week the first fight screws me. Maybe staying away from the first fight of the night would be wise. I guess until the judges start to warm up and actually know how to judge. It's more about we got to find out what the judges are looking for with that first fight. See that robbery early stoppage from Herzog when Vinicius Oliveira fought Christian Quinones? Seems like he has a habit of doing those early stoppages. You know, I'll say this about Herzog. He likes to stop fights standing. He gets cocky stopping these fights standing, man. It's a bad habit because then you end up stopping it when nobody's out. Paddy has to mix in grappling with his striking. If Bobby is expecting the takedowns right off the bat, it'll be an interesting fight. If they're stuck on the feet, I think that Bobby could touch him up with his boxing for sure. Swanson is slick with those strikes. Remember how he took out Daniel Pineda and when he pieced up Kron Gracie? Was one of the most perfect performances we've seen. Bro, Swanson's nasty. It's just he's a little bit older. Facts, AJ. Fighting so hard, people massively underestimate it. It's very tiring. Facts, Tarzan. You know, a lot of people think, I'll fucking whoop his ass, bro. You're going to get tired. And you say, you know what? I'm good. Fighting will make you as tired as you've never been. Fact. You're not a Strickland fan at all. I'd have Whittaker over Strickland all day. It's the fight to make. Would you go to a live UFC card in Saudi? I'm probably not going to any live UFC cards, dude. Because I stream, right? So I'm doing myself a disservice not doing the fight companions. So I probably won't be doing any live events. Like I'll go to a BKFC fight live. I've been to a good amount of those. This weekend's BKFC was good, man. If I wasn't at a rehearsal dinner that night, I would have done a live stream, man. Do you think Swanson gets underrated a bit? I think he's properly rated. Cub Swanson's good. Who's your current least favorite and favorite fighter? Let's see. I'm not skipping the key chats, bro. It's just moving fast. I'm trying. Least favorite? Least favorite's always hard to me because I really try not to hate anybody. Favorite fighter? Obviously, Hamzat's up there. I'm a big Johnny Walker guy. You guys knew last week I was depressed that he lost. I mean, obviously, OG favorite is John Jones for me. Pereira's become one of my favorites, as is Prochazka. If Paddy gets past Bobby Green, you think we'll see Moicano versus Paddy next? I feel like we'd have to. I feel like we'd have to see that fight next. Regardless of if he wants it or not. We all know you love Johnny. I know. Your least favorite has to be Cody. Cody Brundage or Cody No Love? Colby, okay. Yeah, he's a bit of a douche. Let's be real. Paddy the Baddy is going to blow his load in round one and overwhelm old Bobby Green, put the mortgage on it. If he finishes him in the first round, it'd be fucking crazy. You need the delay on chat. I might get it soon, but I never planned on adding a delay to the live stream Q&As until we have at least like 200 people watching live consistently. AJ's favorite fighter is whatever lock he picked that one. My favorite fighter is Kelvin Gastelum. I don't know what's up with Vettori. He'll be back soon. Dave Herman. Bro, Dave Herman couldn't take a punch, though. He got laid out by Roy Nelson. There's a ceiling to how high Patty can go in the rankings. He might beat Bobby, but he ain't getting that far. I agree completely, Bradley. I think he'll get fucked up by Moicano even. But then you imagine you gave him like a Armand Sarukian. He's a dead man. Bro, I should send Johnny a get well soon card. I love Johnny Walker. I don't care. My dream is to interview Johnny Walker on this channel. That's what I want. I'm going to fucking reach out to Johnny Walker. Say, Johnny, I know it was a tough fight, but, you know, I'm a massive fan, and I would love to fucking chop it up, dude. And we can just talk the light heavyweight division, bro. Johnny Walker has to be well done by now. I think Volkan Oezdemir is just pretty good. It's not like I didn't realize it was possible for Volkan to win. Paddy Pimblett versus Justin Gaethje. Let's run it. Please, no. If Paddy Pimblett goes on a win streak, maybe. But, like, he's got to beat somebody ranked, man. AJ interviewing Johnny Walker is a dream. I have a theory. Tim Welch and Sugar are gay lovers. You agree? I don't agree. Yeah, I want to see it. Johnny won't remember that he talked to you from CTE. Holy shit. Johnny could be such a badass, too. He's goofy. He is goofy as fuck, man. I don't know. I'm a big Johnny Walker fan. I don't care about his results. I will be rooting for Johnny Walker pretty much every time. Like, how can you not? It's Johnny fucking Walker. I hope you get an amazing interview at some point, bro. You deserve it with all the work and dedication put into the channel. Thanks, Beavis and Butthead. I hope so, too. I'm not a big interview guy, but if there's anybody I'd interview, is a guy that I'm a genuine fan of, regardless of the outcome. So I want to talk Johnny Walker. Let's see. Is Johnny Walker reachable on Instagram? How many followers does he have? Let's see. Let's find it. Johnny Walker. He's got 2.2 million followers. Holy shit. Oh, shit. The 2.2 million is going to get... It's going to be difficult to get a hold of him. You just got to get on the maximum time zone thing, bro. Then you've smashed it. I need to look into my timing better, Beavis. You're right. I agree. Do you agree with what I said about how Chandler could give Islam his toughest fight? He definitely would give him a tough fight because of the wrestling base and the power. That'd be fucking sick. Who am I locking up this week? Find out during Moneyline, bro. It's also because I'm not 100% decided. First question in the interview, where did your chin go? And do you ever plan on finding it again? Fuck no. Bro, I would do the most professional interview ever. Let's go spam Johnny Walker's comments and tell him to take the interview. Bradley, we should. If we could have 100 comments on his fucking post saying, do an interview with AJ, somebody help me out. I'm going to say, Johnny Walker. What should I say? All right. I said, hey, Johnny Walker, big fan. Would love to have you hop on my channel for an interview soon, man, with the prayer hands. Let me know if you'd be interested. Got a good following on YouTube also, over 33K subs. Boom, sent. I don't know if he'll ever get back to me, but fuck it. Fuck it. I sent it, bro. He's got millions, so the odds are not huge. Maybe email his management. I need to get his management's email address. AJ, without stating the obvious, think outside the box and give us one of your favorite fights of the year so far. That's not an obvious choice, bro. I mean, that Siri City Tavares fight was pretty good, if I'm recalling it properly. I would have to really fucking sit down. I watched so many fights that it's hard to recall all of them, man. The best fight of the year is easily Justin Max. Yeah, but that was the obvious pick. I don't think Walker's chin is cooked. I just think he lacks a little bit of distance management. That's all. I think you're right, Beavis. He does lack distance management, unfortunately. Walker said he wanted to get revenge for his homie. Lots of extra pressure put on himself to win. Fair. Too much pressure. I don't know if you know Shawnee Styles, a.k.a. my boy Mafia, but that's your best way to get a hold of Johnny Walker. Okay, where do I reach out to him at Rise Up ATL? Because getting the Johnny Walker interview is on the bucket list for me. Yuri versus Rakic could be fight of the year. That would be a fucking that was a good one. I was going to say it could be a dope rematch, but not really. Rakic got destroyed. It was a good fight. I don't know about fight of the year, though. Good fight, though. Can't wait for MVP and Ian Garry fight this weekend. I'm excited, too. I'm thinking that Ian Garry can beat him, man. I know what you mean, bro. It goes into a bit of a blur, doesn't it? That's why when you're making picks, going back and watching tape refreshes that for you, doesn't it? Exactly, Beavis. Like, if I try to go off the top of my head, I can remember a lot of things, but I can't remember the small details, which, like, sometimes you forget, oh, shit, this guy got fucking uppercutted in the first round. What's his at, Rise Up ATL? Give me his at, and I'll send him a message. Walker should go to heavyweight, not weight cutting, speed advantage. True, but the chin's a worry against these heavy-handed heavyweights. You think best fight was DP Benoit Saint-Denis? It was a dope fight, too. Ian Garry's going to style on MVP. I think he might. I think as much as people want to see Ian Garry lose, you will be way happier with him winning for matchups forthcoming than if he were to lose this weekend. That's my honest take. I don't know how everyone can say Garry has an easy win. MVP has way more power in his legs and has way better distance management. Gary's going to have to put pressure on him, man. I think he can catch him with big shots. AJ Benderson's 10K. Can you follow me back on Insta? I'll follow you back on Insta. What's your Instagram? The money is on Garry, but I'll also be happy to see Garry get knocked out. The reason I don't want to see it is because I want to see him in a shit-talking match with Kobe at some point. Oh, Lima was fucking incredible. Felipe Lima is one of the craziest prospects to watch right now. I think he's top 15. I don't get the Ian Garry hate anymore. That cuck stuff has died down. It's just people want to hold on to it, you know. AJ, you think the new UFC gloves have been resulting in less finishes? Maybe, but I also just been thinking the matchups have not been like super knockout worthy. I mean, we still saw big shots land with the main event of last week's card. So I don't think so. I'm a huge Garry fan. People are hating. You're a Garry fan, but you predict MVP is going to whoop his ass. I thought so early too, but I could see Garry punching him hard. B Curon 14. All right, I'll follow you back right now, bro. Follow you back right now. B Curon 14. Because I know you're not lying about being here since 10K. And there's your follow back, bro. Boom. There you go. I'm a man of the people. Walker ain't been the same since going to Ireland. I think he needs to find a new gym, but he fucks with that gym. Shawnee Styles. All right, I'm going to take a picture of that and save it for later. All right, Shawnee Styles. I'll DM him to try to get in contact with Johnny Walker because we need a Johnny Walker interview in 2024. Crazy thing about Lima is that he's a 35er normally, right? Yeah, dude. He's a 35er that's built differently. The dude's an absolute savage. Lima busted my parlay, but I'm glad I lost to him with the finish, not a decision. Listen, to me, like seeing him take the L, it killed the D-Gen parlays. But I'll tell you, he's a worthwhile guy to see lose as far as your parlays. In the future, Lima's a fucking lock. Now we've seen a good amount of knockouts. The card last week and before had a few on the main card. We're just looking for them more, so I think it looks like it. I think it's just we're getting used to the new gloves, and we're looking for excuses. But those fights would have probably went distance either way. I watched back-to-back face-offs of Irving energy. Ikram looked low energy and Whittaker looked high energy. Guess something to note, man. I was blindsided by the OV and Ikram Aliskerov. Hey, I got you, Bradley. Get Islam or Hamzat for an interview. Islam does a lot of interviews, even smaller channels than yours. Fuck. If I did Makhachev interview, that'd be fucking crazy. Ortega versus Lopes is, in my opinion, the most skilled 50-50 fight on this card. Your thoughts? I think it's a 50-50 fight. It just seems like with Lopes, his size advantage, his power advantage, and his willingness to grapple, I feel like I have to lean him. He's super close to Johnny Walker, Michel Pereira. I will interview either one, but Michel Pereira's English is a little suspect. We'll be fucking have to, you know, get a Portuguese translator on. It's a subconscious thing or something with the gloves. I don't know how to explain. I know what you mean, Beavis. It's in our heads. My best thought on fights, Benoit fights, George St. Pierre fights. Bro, bring GSP back. Walker going to sleep live on stream by a gust of wind, bro. Holy shit. I think Reyes got the first KO with the new gloves. Yeah, the first punching KO was him. I think Brian Ortega might surprise Diego Lopes with the stand-up. I definitely think Ortega's in the fight. I don't think it's a wash. I'm not locking Diego Lopes, if you guys are wondering. I'll tell you, it's not him. You think Lopes has better BJJ? Can you elaborate on that? I think he's better as far as his physical strength, right, in his top jiu-jitsu. I feel like T-City might be a little trickier with his triangles from the bottom. Not that Lopes isn't good from there. I just think I have a hard time seeing Lopes getting caught in some freaky shit. I do not wear this hat to the gym, no. If you saw me out in public, I would not have this hat on. And guys, we have 42 likes. Let's get 50 likes up in here. I'll do a rip at 50. I love T-City, but Lopes winning would be best for the division since Brian lost to Volk and Max already, and it wasn't even close. Facts, man. Facts. I'm curious. What do you guys think of a video idea? I was thinking of this earlier today. I know, like, Bedtime, he likes doing those bingo card predictions. I think that's cool, but I don't want to steal that idea. I had an idea of my own. What about best case scenario predictions for UFC 303? Let me know what you think of that, man. The idea would still have to be formulated. I have to come up with the logistics of what I do in the video. But maybe like I talk about like 6 or 5 of the best case scenarios for UFC 303. I heard Strickland could be transitioning. That's funny as fuck. Pyfer lock of the week. He's very live. He's a very good pick. I think he's going to win. That's good, bro. Thanks, Beavis. Do a best and worst case scenarios. That's a smart idea. Best and worst case scenarios. I think that's a good idea. I'm going to take a picture. That's how I remember. I think that's a good video. I've been for a while thinking, man, what's a new series I can add pre-fight to the damn pay-per-views? Best case scenario is a great video series idea. Thanks, Casey. Let's go. Let's go. Love the streams. The people love every stream, even the small ones. As a Pacific time, I even love the late night Publix ones more. Thanks, J-Boog. I'm doing a late night live this week where I break down the card live. I've been slacking on that series a little bit. Apologies. I just felt like I'd rather do Q&As when the cards are not that big. But for this week, I will talk about it live because we need the people's picks. I would love if you continue to do the next fight for winners on the card. Those are my favorite. All right, Ham, noted. You know, I thought about doing that today, but timeline didn't work out right for me because I didn't get it done last night. Because, bro, that I'm telling you, how about this? I'm going to tell you this, Ham. Once I get back from my vacation, which is the UFC off week, my plan is forthcoming. I will do the every fight to make next videos for the cards that deserve it for the most part consistently. And I would like to drop that video Sunday evenings as opposed to dropping it on Mondays. I just need to get my notes finished because, bro, the notes be taking me 6 to 8 hours for the UFC cards. And I tend to have the habit of doing a lot of it on Sunday, which is why you normally see me post so late Sundays. I'm spending the whole day researching. But instead, if I can do it on Thursday or even fucking Friday, then boom, I'll be ready to rock. The next fight for winners is one of my favorite vids from YouTube. Bet, Bradley. Let's go. What's up, Savages? Been at MIA for a bit, but I keep up with the content. AJ, where is vacation happening? So I'm going up to New Jersey for a few days with my girlfriend, and then I'm driving from Jersey to Boston to go see my family over there. So it's going to be pretty sick, dude. I'm going to plan on streaming from the road, though. It's good that it's an off week, but I still will Q&A it up. I'll do some type of off week live streams. Hey, Jason, thank you for $4.99. Always appreciate and watch your videos, bro. Much love. You helped me win $2.21 off 55 cents back in April. Best of luck in your parlays. Hey, thank you for $4.99, Jason. Very generous, bro. Fuck yeah. Julian Ubali, thank you for the $2. LFG, let's fucking go. I'll say it for you, my dog. I appreciate you. Fuck yeah. Oh, yeah. I live in Florida. My current favorite fighters are tricky, bro. Because I have my OG favorite, Jon Jones. Regardless of the bullshit, I grew up as a hardcore Jon Jones fan, and I watched him become a star. So I have to keep it with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling like Jon Jones is still in my mix. I'm a big Khamzat Chimaev guy, regardless of what's been going on lately. Obviously, you know I fuck with Johnny Walker. You saw my passion for it this weekend. Guys that I'm also getting excited about, Pereira, I'm big on. Weirdly, I like Makhachev a lot. I don't know. I never liked Khabib, but Makhachev is fucking dope. I like it, bro. I'll be honest. I'm not a fan of those exposed vids and things like that. Feels too clickbaity for me. I know it's not, but reminds me of those who make vids for clicks. Now, I respect that, Beavis. I think I got better. Best and worst case scenarios is not a bad idea. The exposed videos. You know why I stopped doing the exposed videos? Because I swear, bro, I was like, this is too fucking negative, man. I just felt like I was being so negative towards everybody. I just didn't like how I felt, man. It's just not, it's really not in my personality to be negative like that. Jon Jones will always be my favorite as well. Remember when he got signed to Nike? That was fucking lit. I always wanted one of those Bones nose shirts, but I never got one. Hey, thank you, Beavis and Butthead. I appreciate you, man. I try to keep it genuine, man. You don't have the skill to read energy of fighters, though, so stick to your method. Bigger back, chest, arms. That's funny as fuck, Rob. Holy shit. Oh, my God. I was a Ken Shamrock fan and then Sakuraba. That's pretty badass. What was the first UFC event you watched and what got you into UFC? So I was following the UFC as a casual pre-UFC 100. I remember I was excited about the Rashad Evans, Lyoto Machida fight. I was like, damn, I want to watch it. But then, like, I don't know. My parents didn't buy the pay-per-view. I understand. I was a little kid. Then I was fucking with the Anderson Silva Forrest Griffin fight. That made me a hardcore fan. And then UFC 109 Relentless is when I started watching every card. Best case scenario videos are great. Thank you, Beavis. Let's go. Same here. Makhachev has made me come around. Used to not like him, but I do not. And he's low-key funny as fuck. Facts, UFC versus MMA has way too many negative people around it. I know, and I don't want to jump on the negativity train. Why every MMA streamer wear a hat? Let that hairline breathe. LOL, JK, but low-key true. At 100,000 subscribers, I will do a reveal of my hair. We appreciate the great content. Too many UFC YouTubers just want to make clickbait. Thanks, Ham. I'm not trying to be clickbaity. I'm trying to keep it honest. Hey, man, I want to start an MMA channel. Do you have any tips for me? Jesus Baza, create a logo, start posting, and do full card predictions, news reactions, find your thumbnail style, and give it years, bro. Because this game takes years. As much as you guys feel like I'm so established now at 33,000, I feel like I'm still just figuring out what works, man. Hey, what's up, Mike O'Donnell? Hope you had a good day at work, brother. Gianni impression going with the dog, Macy Chiasson. I got you. I got you, Hunter. That's a good impression. I'm going for the value. Macy Chiasson is going to win this fight. At 5'11", she's one of the tallest girls in the UFC, and I think she can win. Lay it down at plus 145. It will make it happen. There you go. You look like you got some luscious hair. Thanks, Ham. You guys will see it. You guys will see it at 100K. AJ, I gave you a like. Can you take a rip ski with me? What are we at right now for likes? 52. I owe you guys a rip. Yeah. I owe you guys a rip. Let's fucking do it. Damn, I got to turn this on. I think that's why you have the audience you do, bro, because you're different and don't do that negative or clickbait things for clicks. I know it makes money, but, bro, respect will take you higher in the game. Thanks, Beavis. I appreciate you, man. Bet. Thank you. Hopefully one day we can collab. Jesus Baza, I will gladly do it. Just keep building your shit, man. Keep building your shit, and I will. Bong rip at 100. I don't know if I want to get that fucking high. I love how the deal is. Like the video so I can get more high. I do the rips for you guys, man. You guys like it. If you guys didn't like it, I'd stop doing it. I'm an OG Makachev's fan, so it's satisfying seeing the community open up to him a bit. He was hated by most for a long time. He was in Habib's shadow and hated because of that, but he's himself now, man. He's become himself. I couldn't take a rip while streaming. I'd get paranoid, definitely. I don't get paranoid unless I'm like smoking crazy. Oh, yeah. You know, I had to hit a ripski for the chat. Let's go, Darth Bane. Am I watching the Stanley Cup final? No, I won't be. If it's on my TV, I'll look at it, but like I wasn't planning on it. I mean, think of it this way. If someone in the game, say MMA Hour staff or something, came across your videos, you don't do negative clickbaits, things everyone else does, they could hire you. I don't need to get hired by them, bro. To be honest, I'm building it on my own. But if they want to have me do like a guest spot, I'd be more than happy because I do fuck with Ariel in the OG days. Hey, Lane. I'm doing good. I'm having a beautiful stream, hanging out with the people. It's a nice day, man. It's beautiful outside, too. I had a great workout today, guys. I won't lie to you. I felt in the fucking zone, bro. I pushed myself. I did incline bench. Dude, my body weight is 185 right now. And it was 185 after the gym, too. I did 225 for 6 on incline, so I was pretty fucking hype about that. What's your favorite sport besides MMA, and who's your team? So my favorite sport besides MMA has got to be bare knuckle boxing, then followed by traditional boxing. But if you talk about my favorite team, you know what? I fuck with the Orlando Magic, and fuck it. Buccaneers are my favorite sports team, period, right now. That is the best feeling after a workout, bro. When you know that it was beautiful. When you know you went ham. Because some days I'd be feeling off, but today I felt strong, man. How do you cut so fast? Is a six-pack coming in? I've been trying for it lately. Bro, I don't have the six-pack. I have like the 3.5-pack. It takes a while, man. I mean, I've been plateaued with my weight loss for the most part for the past like 2-3 weeks. I've been sitting around anywhere from 183 to 185. But I am hoping that Saturday morning I wake up at 182, bro. Yeah, the diet is everything plus the cardio. This weekend I ate kind of good because I was enjoying myself with the wedding and whatnot, but I didn't really eat like a fat ass hardcore. Dude, Vegas is 114. That's fucking crazy. That's what I mean, bro. Being different and not clickbaity, authentic, and building a great audience by that way is different, and you will gain higher respect with the higher ups. You go higher than the YouTube space. Thanks, Beavis and Butthead. I always appreciate your positive vibes, man. You're a good man. Kettlebells. I mean, I used to do like kettlebell swings a lot, but I haven't used them lately. I used to be into it, though. I'll probably get back into it because I do want to start once I'm like 180, which probably won't happen until like, I don't know, end of July, maybe even August. I would like to incorporate a little bit more athletic movements on top of my current training style. But I'm definitely still trying to push like the power of strength on the presses and whatnot. AJ ain't repping his home team. You know why I can't rep the home team, Lewis? Even though I'm from Boston, the fact that they won, I wasn't jumping up and down with excitement. But if the Buccaneers won or the Magic won, I'd be hyped. Those clickbaiting negative people ain't going to break out of making YouTube when the ceiling is more higher for you, specifically with your authenticity. Thanks, Beavis and Butthead. I appreciate you, man. Dumbbells versus barbells for strength. I would say barbells number one. Dumbbells are good for sure. I was doing dumbbell incline consistently for probably like 2-3 months. But I don't know, man. I kind of get bored of the dumbbells, whereas I don't really get bored of the barbells much. I'll switch it up for a few months every once in a while. Like I stop benching for a bit just to let my body like reset and recover. And I don't really feel weaker. It's just you got to get the form back. But I don't know. I'm going to try this week. I'm going to bench on Thursday. What is your take on the Apex versus regular shows? You see that Apex main event? Unfortunately, the Apex can be used to host subpar fight cards, but I will say, I don't know. I kind of like the Apex more than I thought since we've been in front of crowds so much. Yeah, dumbbells definitely are good for the stabilizing muscles. I'm not ignoring you, Covert, but you didn't direct any questions to me. The Florida Panthers are half Canadian, so Canada wins either way. I didn't even know that. Where do they play in Canada? I don't know. I had no clue. I don't know much about hockey, man. What do you think to Silva and Macy this weekend? With a great performance from one of the girls, where do you think it'll take them? I know Kayla is the front runner. If Macy Chiasson wins, she definitely has a massive climb up the ranks and is going to be in a position where she can get a good fight. Still needs, like, I don't know, beating Bueno Silva is not a title-winning fight, but she's going to be close to it. She's going to be kind of in that dead zone where she doesn't have the name value to fight for the belt per se, but like kind of deserves it. But I do think she lacks technical jiu-jitsu. I know Macy can win, and I wouldn't lock Bueno Silva. I don't think Macy's a bad underdog because of her size. And I almost picked Macy Chiasson. But going back and watching Macy wrestle, I really think she's fucking sloppy, man. Can we please talk about how bad the cards are for July? How about this? Let's just shit on the cards for July right now. I'm going to bring them up on screen so we can all fucking cry together. Does that sound good? All right. Upcoming cards for July. Let me share my screen so we can make this happen. All right. Well, I'm already sad just glancing at it. All right. So, what do you want? Bigger or smaller? I'll make it bigger. All right. So I'm looking here. 303 is dope. And then we got Namajunas versus Barber. Card overall, okay. This fight's not even happening. Mike Davis is injured. Good fight. Okay fight. Mid fight. Weird fight. Mid fight. Jesus, this card's like a 4 out of 10 at best. So not feeling that one too much. Jandiroba Lemos, are you fucking with me? This isn't the main event. This is not the main event. No way. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this is not going to stay as the main event. I promise you, they're going to come up with something else. No way they're doing fucking Lemos and Jandiroba as a main event. Bullshit. Tavares and Park, weird fight. Garcia, Sung Choi is dope. Duho Choi, Bill Algeo is dope. Durden Bruno Silva's dope. Lee versus Emil is pretty sick. Cortez and Maverick is the showcase. They're going to add more. That's not going to stay as the main event. I refuse to believe it. Okay, so then the Edwards card. Good fight. Really good fight. I mean, I don't know. Good prospect fight. You know, this fight here doesn't move the needle as much for me. They're cool fights, though. I like the Bobby Green Pimblett fight. I love the Giga Chikadze Arnold Allen fight. But Destis and Prochnio's a battle of mid guys. Nathaniel Wood and Pineda is decent. Oban Elliott, Preston Parsons is okay. Kind of think Preston Parsons might beat him. Kopp versus Mokaev is pretty good. Patterson, Kiefer Crosby is a good fight. I think Patterson beats him. Christian Leroy Duncan, Brycek is actually decent, even though Brycek got fucking beat by Potieria. McCann in Brazil is going to be cool, especially because she's at strawweight now. Parkin and Drejki is shit. Lochran versus Tavares is pretty good. Tavares might knock him out. Oliveira, Bannon, mid-fight. Damn. July is a little bit weak, man. July is fucking weak, man. July is a fucking weak month. Unfortunately. Hey, what's up, KZ? I see you got a new picture, man. Jandiroba and Lemos is complete ass. Facts. It's confirmed by Mig Marcel. He said it's the main event. No fucking way. I'm giving all the OGs credit. I just was not looking at chat because I was analyzing the fights. I was not looking at chat. Lemos versus Jandiroba is my most look forward to card in history. Honestly, the biggest what-if match with the UFC. They both have such a big fan base and skill. Can't wait for that one. That's funny as fuck. Yeah, the UFC 304 card is going to be dope. Molly McCann to beat Aaron Blanchfield, greatest call in UFC history. Don't remind me of that one. That was a fucking L and a half, bro. That was an L and a half, bro. Is it 5 rounds? Probably the main. Yeah, 5-round main event between those two. Seems like it's what it is. And it's the number one contender fight in a sense. What fights you like to go distance at 303? I think there's going to be a shitload of finishes, man. Ladies fights could potentially go long. I think that fights going distance, Waterson, Robertson, Arlovski, Buday, Fili, Swanson. The other ones are all toss-ups, man. I think it's high chance of finish. Lemos and Verna going to go to war. It's going to be a weird fight. Is Allen versus Giggy your favorite fight in July, bro? I think it is, yeah. I would say that is because it's a battle of like high-level skills and like guys on the emerging side of featherweight. I know they've both taken some L's, but they still can make runs. I like that fight a lot. Yeah, 304 is going to be good, but the fight nights are going to be trash. Fight night is going to be trash, bro. Sadly trash. Unfortunately, the month of July is going to be a fucking shit sty. I hope that the fights deliver and we see some violent finishes, man. I really hope so. But right now, how July looks, horrid. July looks fucking horrid, man. What do we have for likes right now? Guys, I want to get 100 likes up in here. We got 122 people watching. If we hit 100 likes before the hour mark, I'll shadow box it up, bro. We'll make it happen. What are your thoughts on Payton Talbott and his future? I definitely think his future leading into Saturday is going to destroy Ghemmouri. He'll knock him out. Allen has been unlucky, bro. Evloev, we all know how that went down in his fight with Max aged beautifully. Allen was competitive and went distance with Max. And you know what? I think that having the win over Cater, even though it was an injury, is a factor too, because Cater destroyed fucking Chikadze. I got Vinicius as my dog lock. Thoughts? I think Vinicius is a good underdog call. I'm picking him too, but I recognize that takedown and control could definitely be a big factor, obviously favoring the side of Ricky Simón. Official prediction on Tuivasa versus Big Boy Rosenstruik. I think Rosenstruik knocks him out. I think Rosenstruik's going to win. What are your thoughts on Payton Talbott and his terrible tattoo? You think it could be worse than Jamal Hill's? It's not worse than Jamal Hill's. It's not worse than Jamal Hill's, bro. But it's a weird tattoo. I think it's weird that Lopes is a favorite. Yeah, I'll say Lopes being a favorite in this fight makes sense because of the upside potential and the surge that he's had, and then the stylistic matchup with the physicality edge. Yeah, Cater, bro. You think he's a bit of a gatekeeper now? Cater is essentially gatekeeper status as fuck, but he might even be falling into a washed category. Picking Tuivasa at all anymore is a terrible idea. I think, yeah, he's going to get touched up. Yeah, Lopes is bigger. And Lopes is on fire right now. Lopes is on fucking fire right now. I love the Vinicius Oliveira pick, and Ricky isn't that good. Gases like Oliveira. Carlos Prates, kind of. Oliveira, Prates, I can see your comparisons, but Prates is a little bit different with the Muay Thai. Oliveira, definitely crazy fucking striking. Simón is going to try to wrestle. Can Oliveira defend takedowns? And if he gets taken down, can he get back up with enough time to work? Big question. Nobody will ever match the gatekeeper status of the wet blanket Neil Magny. Facts. Gatekeeper champ. Official prediction on Steve Astronomy Urseg versus Kai Kara France. I know I heard it's official, but bout is not official yet. Who you got and like for 3 rounds? Weird that it's 3 rounds. I kind of favor Ursay because he almost beat the fucking champ. Also, bro, a great point I just thought about. Lopes comes out fast and he can maintain that pace. Ortega is definitely a slow starter, and he was getting fucked up badly in the first round when he was fighting Yair. They have a silly BMF belt. They should add a gatekeeper belt. That's funny as fuck. He is the ultimate gatekeeper. Mario Batista did look good as fuck against Ricky Simón. But Batista, how good is Batista? He's decent. Batista had a close fight with Damon Blackshear the fight before. That's why Ricky Simón's good, but he's not elite. Not that Oliveira is elite right now either, but I don't know. Skill set wise, I think it's all going to be decided by, is the fight striking or is it wrestling and jiu-jitsu, you know? I thought Kai Kara-France won. Definitely. You seen the clip of Masvidal and Usman, bro? It was nice to see them respect they gave each other. I mean, yeah, they both get in the cage. They fought twice. It's all love at this point. That fight's ages ago. Chael is the journeyman GOAT. Chael was a contender, though. He's not a journeyman. Chael fought for the belt twice, 3 times. Twice, right? Or was it 3 times? Yeah. Chael fought for the belt a lot. And yeah, he got fucked up, but Chael had a good run, man. Chael deserves respect. I've never been recognized in public. No. I don't know if you guys would recognize me in public. That's the honest truth, bro. Like, you know the face, but if you put my head, my body, everything, would you recognize me? I don't know. Most undeserved title shot in history? I don't know. Maybe Colby Covington's. I don't know if he's the most ever, but it was kind of undeserved. Personally, I think Lopes' defense and IQ are good enough, especially his fight IQ, to not let Ortega get going. And then Lopes' offense will probably take over slowly, maybe a TKO late in the fight. I could see that for sure, TC. You guys will recognize me? Well, yeah, no, never recognize, bro. Never recognize once. Never recognize once. Favorite food? Like taste-wise or what? Like a pizza is my favorite tasting food. But like to eat on the reg, bro, a nice eggs with salt and pepper in the morning is fantastic. Good chicken parm is nice. Good lasagna is nice too. It's a lot of nice foods, man. Lopes is on fire, bro. Lopes is a stud. I think Lopes is the guy. Lopes is the guy on the come up to keep an eye on now. Talk me out of a huge Vinicius Oliveira moneyline bet. I mean, just, you know, what is huge to you? What's your favorite Forrest Griffin fight, bro? And do you think he's not in the conversation enough in regards to his impact to the sport? He is a little. I mean, he's definitely got some impact on it. Favorite Forrest Griffin fight? I never thought Forrest Griffin was very good. Barely beat Tito Ortiz. I remember that fight live. Rashad Evans beat the shit out of him. Half a paycheck on the money line. I mean, if you got that much to fucking spend and lose, I don't know. If you go back in time and watch one fight for the first time again, what would it be? Jones Gustafson. Favorite UFC commentator? I don't know. Probably, you know what? Daniel Cormier. I like Cormier the most, dude. I like Cormier the most. Cormier is my OG favorite for sure. Cormier is my OG fave. He has to be. It's only one Daniel Cormier. Bro, there's only one Daniel Cormier, and he's a fucking legend. It's normal to be forgotten, actually. It's sad. Have to make the best of it. Bro, the fighters eventually get forgotten. This is how the game goes. We've seen it time and time again. Was watching this, packing up my kayak from Alms in Brockton. Thanks for providing the Northeast with constant MMA chat. So thank you, Dino. Shout out to the Northeast. I'm going to be in the Northeast next week, bro. If anybody in the Northeast spots me, make sure you fucking say what's up, bro. Is the money line happening tonight? Yes, it is. Money line is at 11 p.m. Eastern time tonight. Me and the Finch man chopping it up. We're talking the UFC 303 card, and we're going to recap last week. And we got the locks and the parlays. I'm very excited for Mike Finch's calls, man. The Mike Perry and Jake Paul fight is clever. It still favors Jake more than people think, but he's done it well as people can't see it as much. It's a big fight. I think Jake Paul might knock him out. I think Jake Paul might dust the chin. Bah. Huge shots land. He flattens them. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm seeing. That's kind of what I'm seeing. I don't know. I locked in Sergey, and now I'm eating top ramen this week. Surgical Volkov call. Farmer Lil, thank you, man. I don't think I got enough praise on the Volkov call, so thank you for shouting me out, because the Volkov pick was the biggest underdog that hit of the card, and I was on it all week, man. But everybody doubts it. I get shit on for my main event pick sometimes, which fair, but you got to give love to the great underdog calls. And I'm doing another rip regardless of the likes, but make sure you run the likes up. If he wins, bro, he's still bigger. The gloves aren't going to favor Perry as much as they are Jake, and I can see Jake point scoring. I'm picking Jake Paul too. Jakey boy Paul, he's going to find it. Yeah, I've had a great day, Jordan Harper. I feel fucking awesome. You always take more shit for failed locks than successful dogs. Just the game. Exactly, KZ. But my lock hit, so fuck it. I got Payton, your Volkov pick 2, Volkov decision, Whittaker KO. Let's go, Planet. How old are you, bro? 25. Mad props on Volkov, AJ. Can't believe more cappers didn't pick him. Fuck it, man. The few savages that saw it. Shout out to any of them. I really want to sweep a card for picks this year, though. That's on the bucket list. That's on the bucket list, yo. I'm doing it for 2024. Fuck it. A UFC card full prediction sweep. Pyfer fight prediction. I got Pyfer. Bro, I haven't heard from Bowman in so long, KZ or Beavis. I hope he's all right. I don't know. I have not heard from him. Hey, let's go, KZ. I'm hoping so. It's crazy, KZ. You really leveled up, bro. Your gym bro confidence is thriving. I like the new picture of you more, KZ. KZ MMA now. He doesn't fuck around. Put $1 on your full card picks every week just in case. Planet, one day that $1 is going to make you a lot. I'm telling you. I wouldn't date a Latina because my girlfriend's not, bro. But I don't think you should discriminate. You're Latino yourself, so I think you should do whatever you feel. You talk about the push after Volkov fight, thoughts, just frustrated, embarrassing. He got dog whopped by his fucking ex-training partner. He got dog walked by his ex-training partner. Doesn't give him any respect. He deserved to lose, bro. Pavlovich lost me as a fan. I was a big Pavlovich fan headed into the fight, regardless of the pick. I only switch because everyone else is hiding, but fuck it. Yeah, KZ. You know what? I respect you showing your face. I show mine every fucking week. There's nothing to hide. I ain't worried. I don't need to hide behind the screen and not show my face. You know who I am. What the fuck? Pav just ate the jab over and over. He couldn't close the gap. Volkov looked really good, man. Yeah, Casey, I respect it. Pavlo bitch. Exactly, Bob. He's a fucking bitch. You're dying, Covert? Why are you dying? I always have a total D-Gem parlay at KZMMA. What's your total D-Gem parlay this week, Lane? Yeah, Pavlovich is a salty motherfucker. I was annoyed by his saltiness. I will not lie to you. I will not lie. It's funny. Guru on his live stream, he went live. He said, Pavlovich fraud checked, question mark. Pavlovich was not fraud checked. I want to stand on that. I don't think Pavlovich was fraud checked at all. It was simple. It was simple. The level of range management from Volkov was the ultimate difference maker in the fight. It is not a fraud check. It's not a fraud check. Pavlovich is no fraud. He knocked out Curtis Blades, bro. No fraud check. I disagree with Guru on that. Dude, the dog is hard. The dog don't like being picked up and put on camera. Ham Cam, if you want to become a member, the link is right there. I'm doing a member stream tomorrow. Members only going down tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. The Volkov and Sergey would be the same way Pyfer's fight would play out. Wait, Pyfer versus who, Hernandez? Pyfer and Barriault? Barriault's not that good from the outside. Fraud checked is an overused term. High-level fighters can't be frauds. Exactly, Tarzan. Dude, he just fought a giant. I have not watched The Ultimate Fighter. I'm way behind. My dog's name is Meadow. Volkov is a terrible matchup in hindsight. He had the tools on the feet to nullify Pavlovich. Bro, that's why I picked him. Especially if they had trained together. I'm like, okay, he's going to know Pavlovich's fucking best punches. I mean, we know, but a guy who trained with him really knows. And Volkov looked incredible. I think Volkov-Cyril Gane rematch is the fight. I'm down with that. Chihuihuis means boobs, or I don't know what Chihuihuis means. I think it's just how you flex at girls. Are the rest of the cards just going to have more and more women fights? We go to Saudi more often? Yeah, I guess Turkey Al-Sheikh said he wants some ladies on the next card. You like Charlie Arnold? I know almost doesn't count, but I guess Pavlovich almost had Tommy out of there. I know he rocked him, but then he got flattened, man. Even if Volkov best gone, trying to market a fight between him and Aspinall, it would be hard. He got destroyed. True. True. But you know what fight I'd really want to see if I had full control? Volkov and Stipe. If Stipe wants to come back, fuck the Jones fight. He fights Volkov. And Aspinall Blades winner will fight Jones. Because I think Volkov will beat Stipe. I think Volkov will sleep Stipe. You enjoy that there were no ladies on the card? Yeah, but they don't want to be sexist. Volkov-Stipe is great. The fights that I would prefer to see, me with full control over it, is Stipe-Volkov, Aspinall Blades winner, so I'll say Aspinall, versus John Jones. That's what's deserving. That's sensible. That's what the fucking rankings are for. Stipe Miocic is the former heavyweight champ, but he has not fought in a fucking millennium, right? And if you look at the heavyweight rankings, you don't even see Stipe's fucking name in the top 5. He's number 6. Stipe is ranked at number 6, and he hasn't fought since when? 2021, bro? Over 3 years you haven't fought and you're getting a title fight? That's crazy. Volkov versus Jones. I mean, the size of Volkov versus Jones would be interesting, right? Because like Gustafsson gave him trouble with that size. I'd watch that fight. I like Volkov. Dana's so locked in on Jones Stipe, it's crazy. There's no way we're convincing him out of it. So my Volkov Stipe fight is just a pipe dream. But it'd be a good fight. If you're talking about like actually ranked fight, like it makes a lot of sense. I'm all in on Lopes. Only thing is his offensive takedowns, but if they strike, he's getting a KO. And I'm not worried about the defense takedowns either. I don't think he needs the offensive take. He can hurt Ortega on the feet. AJ, sorry a little late. Hope you're good. I'm doing good, Kevin Smith. What's up? I rarely go fishing, but like I have. After Pavlovich pushed Volkov, it makes me seem like Volkov was more the real friend. Agreed, useless. Pavlovich is an ass. Pavlovich is a certified asshole now. Yeah, I don't know. Fishing, I don't hate it or anything. I've gone fishing and like I know how to cast and shit like that. I just get fucking bored, man. Volkov was the real homie. FanDuel spending my account hasn't got back to me 4 days. That's crazy, Wiesenberg. Why? Miranda Maverick and Tracy Cortez is interesting, bro. I like the fight. I think Tracy could stay in the winning column, but they're testing her with Maverick. Oh, fuck yeah, they're testing her. Khalil versus Hill. I thought Jamal Hill had a chance. Do you think Khabib can retain the title if he came back? I'd assume he's coming back at welterweight. Maybe. I could see him taking down Leon. It's just he's been out of the cage a long time. And I don't know if he's interested in coming back. Francis KO'd him brutally, too, in his last fight 3 years ago. Wasn't even a hard decision. It's crazy they're giving him 3 years off and you're still in the top 6. If you have a night out and drinks with any UFC fighter, who would it be? Hamza, bro. And not for drinks. It's to chill. I like Hamza. Definitely not Dana wanting to see Jones and Stipe. Jones don't want to fight Tom. Not saying Jones is scared, but he's frightened of Tom. Well, he recognizes he's a legit threat, and I guess he wants an easier fight, which, you know, on paper still has pull with Stipe. Fishing is fun with the boys when you're pulling in big fish often, I imagine. Poetan, probably one of the biggest draws. He never stops training. He's always ready to go. Agreed, Lane. Chimaev healthy at 205 versus Pereira. He might get knocked out. I'm not sure. I want to see him at 85. Johnny Walker became stiff as a board meme, sadly. If Yuri wins, does Ankalaev wait out the trilogy? No, Ankalaev will take another fight. People from Dagestan are not terrorists. Just because there were terrorists from Dagestan. It's not the fucking people from there are terrorists, dog. Islamic extremism does spread a lot in Muslim areas, bro. And it's very unfortunate, the brainwashing that is commenced. But ultimately, I don't think you can just associate Dagestan fighters with that, man. Like, just because there's a guy that was associated with the team that was a fucking criminal. It's like, okay, some guy in America gets arrested. He's a criminal. Does it mean the team's all criminals? You know what I'm saying? Hey, thanks, Nick Holland. Shout out to you in Latchford Barracks, Australia. There's a guy on Instagram that did an impression of Hamza and Islam having a conversation. It was hilarious. Really, I didn't see that. Right now, you have to bet all the money to your name. Who you taking, Umar or Sugar? Fuck. I really want to say Sugar, but I worry Umar would take him down. I wouldn't ever bet all my money, but fuck it. Ankalaev needs one more fight. Like, why not do another one? Why is he waiting around? Do the Blachowicz rematch. Let's go. Opinions on Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz is an OG savage. He's really fun to watch. He's easy to be a fan of because of his style, but he's not elite. He's not elite. He's Nate Diaz. Who's Ankalaev now? Ankalaev has been forgotten. Ankalaev should have to fight somebody in the top. Like, why don't we do Ankalaev, Blachowicz too? Boom. There's a fight. Ankalaev, Jamal Hill, if Hill's ready to turn around. Ankalaev versus fucking Rakic, even if Rakic is okay after his loss. I'm down with it. What are your thoughts on Diaz-Luque? I'm hoping Nick Diaz wins, bro. I'm going to pick Nick Diaz. I think Luque is completely washed. Not that Nick Diaz isn't, but Luque has legitimately had a brain bleed. You see what I'm saying? So I have worries about his health. Curious to hear your thoughts on Dagestani privilege. Joey says O'Malley, Poetan, and Izzy have privilege, but that isn't because of star power when you compare why Ikram got that number 3 fight. So I'm going to say this. Ikram got the number 3 fight because of his willingness to step in on short notice. Like, who else could they really call to take that fight that was in shape? I don't think it's Dagestan privilege. And we were also in a Muslim region. So, I mean, they'd probably hope to get somebody that's also Muslim. Ankalaev versus Rakic sounds sexy, actually. It's the fight to make. Like, let's see how he does with somebody who's still in the top 6. I'm thinking he probably wins. Thoughts on me trying to start a diet now, but having no money to my name like a broke boy? What would you eat with $20? I don't know, maybe get yourself a $5 footlong. Realistically, bro, go buy yourself some chicken, some cans of tuna, some fucking bread, and some carrots, bro. And there you go. Maybe get a little bit of eggs if you can afford it. See what 20 bucks can buy, man. Ankalaev's like a Muslim caricature. He does have an interesting look. He looks like a bird. He looks more like an eagle than Khabib. With age 40 and over being a topic these days, who are the best UFC fighters that were still really good over the age of 40? Glover Teixeira, Randy Couture, Jan Blachowicz. Nah, Jan's not 40, is he? He looks 40. I don't have my lock yet. My lock is going to be released tonight with Mike Finch on Moneyline. That's when I'm dropping the lock city. That's when I'm dropping the lock. Is Jan Kamaru actually happening this fall? I doubt it. It'd be cool, but I doubt it. I hope T-City dominates his next fight. He has a granite chin for sure. Nobody wants him on the ground. Your thoughts? Diego Lopes will want him on the ground, though. I think Diego Lopes is 2 now, and Brian Ortega, he's good, but he's before, man. He gets hit a lot. He takes a lot of fucking damage, bro. You think Ankalaev Poatan would make more sense? You guys really love Ankalaev that much. You're giving him a title shot? Ankalaev, last 3 fights. Draw Jan Blachowicz, no contest Johnny Walker, win Johnny Walker. It's like, yeah, he beat Anthony Smith. He beat Volkan. But I don't know, man. I think it's more about the fact that there's no hype on the name. He needs one more, bro. I don't know if you can link videos, bro. Please don't do any risky locks. All right, well, listen, we'll see. I'll give you a good lock. Don't worry. Lopez big for the weight class. The motherfucker hits hard, right? And his jiu-jitsu's nasty. Yeah, I think he wins. Ank beats Krylov, Ozdemir, Santos, Smith, Walker. He's the clear contender. It's the Blachowicz draw that still scars me, though. Why don't they do the rematch? Please do risky locks. Why not do the rematch, yo? Like, why is everybody against the Blachowicz rematch? They have a draw. Let's run it back. That's a great main event in Europe. And Ankalaev only wants to fight in the Middle East, bro. He should be forced to fight somewhere else. That's what I say. Poatan Yuri doesn't make any sense. He'll probably be dropped again with no defense. But it was a cool first fight. Yuri has a huge fan base. It's just a bigger fight. Magomed's not being active at all. It is a problem, man. And he fucking shit on the UFC after his draw. Jan Ankalaev was boring as fuck. He was getting kicked up, man. It's just something about Ankalaev. It's hard to give a fuck. He's just not really personable in any way. Like, I don't know. I don't feel any connection to Ankalaev. What are your other interests besides MMA? Going to the gym, watching comedy shows. Not against the rematch. I just think they have to do it soon so Alex and Magomed can fight by the end of the year. Dude, why does Magomed even get the fucking spot? He's 1-1. Well, he's 1-0-1-1 in his last fucking 3. I mean, his ground game is strong. You're right. His ground game is strong. His boxing is solid. He's Ankalaev, man. He doesn't move my fucking needle. He needs one more. Let's do him and Rakic. If he beats Rakic, I'll shut the fuck up. And he will beat Rakic. It's just, I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't move the needle for me much. I'm not an Ankalaev hater. It's just, you know what? Okay, I'll tell you the truth. I'm hiding behind the lies. I worry that he's going to beat Alex Pereira, okay? And that's what every Ankalaev hater's biggest fear truly is. This is our truth. And I'll tell you, fuck it. I'm not going to be a fake fuck. I worry that even with the unimpressive last couple, he goes out, he wins a snooze fest, he takes him down, gets a decision, becomes the champ. The belt's defended once a year and fucking wherever. Nobody gives a fuck. The light heavyweight division dies. And yeah, Nobody challenge. I don't want it. I hope Payton would chin him, but I worry that the style is tricky, dog. So, yeah, maybe I'm trying to protect Payton. There's my truth. There you go. He might sleep him. It's just my worry is Ankalaev can out-wrestle him, dude. Ankalaev can control him on the ground. Ankalaev can win rounds. He can throw ground and pound. He can gas him. He might get a rear naked choke. I can see him choking him out. All favorites have won in the last 7 fights, and underdog is due. I'm going with Vinicius Oliveira to win, so let's get it. I'm not giving any hints about the lock, useless. Find out tonight on Moneyline. What's Goody Gangs is saying. Listen, I'm being honest. He definitely will lose if he doesn't wrestle, but what happens when he's landing takedowns? I just worry about that. But Ankalaev might get chinned. I see your post, Beavis. What'd you say? Fighter was the happiest with the outcome this weekend. Probably Volkov winning was lit. I was happy with Gastelum winning. That was dope. Ankalaev is in a character that doesn't sell. I agree. Ankalaev likes to strike too, though, and I feel like he stays on his feet too long. Gets caught. I could see it, but if I'm in Ankalaev's corner, I'm saying pretend like you're going to strike and take this fucking guy to the ground. He has no chance you on the floor. I'll be here. I love the parlay segment. You and Finch have great banter. How long you guys known each other? Me and Finch have known each other, what? Over 2 years? Go back to the first Moneyline show. The first show me and Mike Finch did together is when we met. The day we met is the first show we did. Isn't that crazy? Thoughts on Shamil Gaziev versus Dante Mays, bro? Shamil's going to whoop his ass. Shamil's actually not that bad. It's this Rosenstruik's too technical for him. My lock is either Payton and Garry. We'll find out. We're starting the money line at 11 p.m. Eastern time, bro. 11 p.m. Guys, run the likes up, man. Before 8:30, I want to see 90 likes. We're at 81. Let's get 90 likes. I want to send the good energy up to the money line, which is going down tonight. Your lock will shock us. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna really sit on this lock. I don't wanna go crazy yet. I'll tell you tonight. I will tell you all tonight what the lock of the week is. Kelvin should continue to fight at middleweight. Completely agreed. He's better at middleweight. AJ, do any lock besides Payton? I'm good. You'll find out. There's no one how Johnny Walker always gets brutally KO'd. Imagine what a left from Payton would leave Walker looking like. Oh, bro, Payton would have killed him. But I still wanted to see that fight. I won't sit and lie to you. See Guru throwing shade to you to pick Ikram? No, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Change money line to East Coast time? I can't, bro. Finch is at West Coast time. I like how he kind of dodged DC question about the weight cut. He doesn't need to answer it. Dude, if Mike Malott doesn't beat Urbina, he should retire. Walker should move to heavyweight and fight at heavyweights that are slow and have no power. But, yo, he'd probably lose to, like, Shamil Gaziev or something. If Malott loses to Urbina, his career is fucking sold, dude. His career is fucking sold if he loses that fight. No way he's going to lose to fucking Urbina. I don't believe it. I'm from Florida, man. I wasn't born here, but I was raised here. Urbina got KO'd by Radke and was scared the whole fight. Yeah, he's getting fucked up. This might be a reach, but Yuri being the only dude to finish Ozdemir in his debut, a pretty good accomplishment. Fuck yeah. Bro, Volkan Ozdemir can box, dog. Volkan Ozdemir versus Jamal Hill is a tricky pick. I think Volkan might sleep fucking Khalil Roundtree. Ankalaev also gets TKO'd if he relies on trading with Payton. Look to Bobby Knuckles uppercut. I could see it. Every time I mention the video, bro, I don't think you're seeing it. Yeah, Beavis, they must not be letting you share links in here. You gotta get on Discord, bro. You gotta become a member. Forgot who said on X, but someone said Johnny Walker gets KO'd like someone unplugged his controller mid-fight. That's fucking hilarious, bro. That's funny. I think it's gotta be Yuri or Rose that wins. All right. I think Pereira wins. I'm going with Payton and still champion. I'm not straying against the fucking G. I'm not straying against the fucking guy. I refuse to. I absolutely fucking refuse to. After this weekend, where would you rank Whittaker's power? High tier. Heavy-handed. Yeah, I respect Whittaker's power a lot. Melina, what's up, bro? Payton. I'm with you, bro. I'm picking it too. I'm going to bed with you as an ambient sound. If you scream or sneeze, I might wake up. It's fucking funny, bro. I hope you get some great rest listening to my voice during the live stream. We keep on saying Whittaker versus Strickland makes sense for the next fight, but who do you think would win that fight? I don't know. I really don't know. It's a tricky pick. Close. I feel like Strickland might get him. What's up, Johnny Bacon? I like when you said for the fight you have the oldest guy in the UFC versus the fattest guy. It's a true statement, though. What performance are you most hyped for on 303? I'm probably most hyped to see Diego Lopes. How much time do you spend on content every week? A fucking lot, bro. I don't even know. A shitload. I'd have to do the calculations, but it's a lot. And I want to do even more. It's crazy because over a year ago, Strickland wouldn't have been in these conversations. His career really turned the fuck around. He turned up heavy. Strickland and Whittaker is the fight to make. I just think they're going to be hesitant on making it, as I feel like there's a little bit of like that, I don't know. It's just this weird blockade of Strickland wanting the next shot. He beat Adesanya. If Rob Whittaker beats Strickland, now he jumps the line. And if Adesanya beats fucking Duplessis, then we're going to have Adesanya versus Rob Whittaker 3, which I'd watch. It would just be so weird how things can shift all around. Strickland is the new Oliveira with the second wind in his career. Don't fucking disrespect Oliveira. Strickland is not nearly as entertaining, bro. How does Whittaker deal with Strickland's pressure? And do you think Whittaker's blitz could cause Strickland issues? I feel like Strickland's defense is nice, man. I feel like they're going decision. It's going to be close. I could see Strickland 48-47. The perfect world, Izzy fights Rob for #1 contender and Sean rematches DDP at Perth. Yeah, but that's not how it works. Dude, the lock literally won last week. How's it been flopping? The most confident pick swept. The lock fucking won. And I hit the biggest dog winner on the card. I don't think you can say that anything's slipping. I think that's just looking for only negative, bro. That's a fucking selling point for the fake news media of the MMA space. I think Whittaker solved the Strickland puzzle. I could see Whittaker having the fight IQ and technical skills to do it. Guys, we're at 87 likes. I want to close out the stream with 90 likes. I'm going to the 90-minute mark, and we're almost there. I'll donate you $100 if the lock hits. Well, bro, I hope that I fucking make it happen. Seriously, that guy's talking out of his ass? Yeah, it's always somebody. Shara Bullet looked extremely mid against that heavy bag of an opponent. I think Shara Bullet is kind of mid, low-key. I'm probably in the minority here, but I honestly think Whittaker versus Pereira would be an interesting styles make fights. And I like Whittaker's approach, see how Pereira deals with that. I'll be honest, if power weren't a factor, yes, but I think that Whittaker would get chinned. Your lock's been flopping? Damn, Bright Boxer. I'm sorry, man. I thought you meant for me. I was like, damn. All right, Bright Boxer. There you go. You redeemed yourself nicely, Bright Boxer. I'm sorry your lock's been flopping, bro. I hope they turn around for you this week. I hope that your locks fucking step up again. I hope you get back to the money lock zone. And we're almost at 100 likes, bro. If we hit 100 likes in the next 30 seconds, I'll fucking shadow box. So you guys better run it up. Nicholas Dalby, somebody unranked again. Unfortunately, that's all he can get. He always gets close to the teetering point of being ranked and then loses. Obviously, I show up at your ass getting ready to end. UFC Casual, don't worry, though. I got more content tonight. Me and Mike Finch are doing a show. No fear. The AJ and Finch show is here, bro. Is Whittaker's resume better than Izzy's if he gets the title one more time? I'll say no. I love how the prize, the shadow box sash. Listen, that's all I can offer, bro. We're one like away from it, so. Dalby, Carlos Prates would be fun. Yeah, but I just don't want to see Dalby smother him and then end up fucking ending Carlos Prates' fucking career. It's a little bit of a worry of mine. Bum ba-rum 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 bum bum ba-rum ba-rum bum bum ba-rum bum ba-rum 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 bum ba-rum ba-rum ba-rum. UFC 303. I'm watching myself. Holy shit. Look at this fucking guy. Look at this fucking gem to society. What a fucking gem. What a gem. I always hum the Rocky theme. Yeah. Thank you guys for the likes. Make sure you guys smash the like button, the subscribe button. I'm shadow boxing to close out the show. Listen, I'm going to throw my hooks Poeton style, baby. Guys, I leave you with this. I did a lot of fucking chest today, and holy fuck, my chest be getting sore as I'm shadow boxing. Whew. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Make sure to subscribe, smash the likes on your way out, and 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, money line going down. Don't miss the show. Good night. See you soon.